UFC 308 is just wrapped up. Here is your full mount MMA recap.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting at a dynasty in Russia. Shara, Magomed, Gary, Hatley.
Joining the bike to start going through.
All right, we got some fights to watch.
What's up, guys? The notorious Conor McGregor here, live from the big Yachty. Sitting down, lying down, chilling, watching the fights. Ladies and gentlemen, here is my picks for the evening. Jewel Bits, #1 odds in the game. Max Holloway, Robert Whittaker, KO victories. Max Holloway inside the first half of the fight. Robert Whittaker inside the second half of the fight. $500,000 US. Jewel Bits, hit me.
On the prelims, Jeff Neal defeated Rafael dos Anjos via TKO in the first round. RDA suffered a knee injury. After his last two losses to Shavkat Rakhmonov and Ian Gary, Jeff Neal says after this win he plans to keep the momentum going.
My focus and motivation for the camp, my weight was on point, my diet was on point, everything's on point. I was ready to go 5 rounds tonight, but that's what I'm most happy. I stayed focused this camp. I didn't falter at all, so I'm proud of myself, and I'm gonna keep that momentum going and go into the next fight. Think about my family, man. I got kids, you know, so I can't. Daddy can't fail, so I gotta fight. No, it isn't like if you got a good, you know what I mean. I got a good woman by my side, so she, you know what I mean. And then I got, you know what I mean, baby mothers, and the baby mothers, they handle their business. So as long as they're there, and Daddy gotta go out there and get some food and bring back home. Oh, it means a lot. Yo, this was like by far, like I had Kasib, Abdul, and then Coach Safe came. They made this week go by super easy. I never had to ask for anything. I haven't even carried one bag this whole time. Like no, Jeff, let me take your bag from you. It's been real. I've been living like a king. I got one more day of that, and then they're gonna start treating me like again. So I'm ready for that.
Shara Bullet defeated Armen Petrosyan via TKO in the second round. Conor McGregor reacted saying sharp bullets. He followed up with it's shartin' time. Cheeto Vera says bullet. Ben Askren reacted saying wow, that was a back and forth fight, and then lights out with a double spinning back fist. Brian Ortega says bro, that double back fist. Terrence McKinney says double back fist pretty slick. Alan Joban reacted saying I just jumped out of my seat on the plane. And Bilal Muhammad says that was so nasty.
1-1.
This is exactly what I came here for, to write history. This is a historic event, and I wanted to write my name into this historic event. Yeah, the plan was to keep on feinting, throw feints, and then eventually I was going to get him either in the body or in the head, and I was going to knock him out. I knew I was going to knock him out. And you know, we trained together before, we know each other, and everybody told me this is going to be a really hard fight. It's going to be a 50-50 fight. But tonight you saw my level. You know, it's been a dream to finish somebody that way, to win that way. This is something that I always practice, but I was always really afraid to throw it in a game because I was like, what if I show somebody this and they're gonna take this, you know, but this is mine. And so finally this happened, and it's so important for this to actually work. Thank you very much to Dana White for giving me the opportunity. I'm so happy that I keep on performing in the main card. These are great opportunities that the company keeps giving me. If they want me to fight next, whenever, I'm ready.
Lerone Murphy defeated Dag Ige via unanimous decision.
Yeah, Josh Emmett, man, let's go. I want somebody in that top 10. I think I've deserved it now. 15-0, 8 fights undefeated in the UFC. I've had half of my professional fights in the UFC, the top level in the world.
Josh Emmett responded to Murphy's call out, the facepalm emoji. Brian Ortega says that's some good exchanges right there. Anato Moicano says very close fight. I think Murphy won. Ben Askren reacted saying, man, that was a dogfight. So many fun scrambles in the third. I think Murphy wins it with the last outburst of strikes. Bilal Muhammad gave it to Dag Ige. He said, crazy third. I give the fight to Ige. Cheeto agrees and wrote, I call it for Ige. And Henry Cejudo also says 29-28 Ige. Great fight.
Listen, it's another win at 50%. I'm 100 times better than that. It's like, I just need to start putting on the performances, man. I don't know why I can't let it click, but I'm still getting the wins, so I can't complain. On to the next. I'm still learning. I've had 8 fights, half of my professional career in the UFC, so I'm learning on the job. I have to watch the fight. I don't even know what I've done wrong, but I know I'm a lot better than that. My boxing coach is going to go mad at me. because my defense wasn't good and I was throwing slow shots. But living you learn. On to the next. The next will be better. 15-0. 15-0. I think me and Josh Emmett be a great fight. He's a legend of the sport already. I highly respect him, but I want to test my skills and I want to climb the ladder.
Magomed Ankalaev defeated Aleksandar Rakic via unanimous decision. Jamal Hill reacted with yawning emojis. He followed up with good luck selling this title fight. Jan Blachowicz agrees. He wrote boredom. He followed up with you can get this or me versus Pereira too. What say you? Renato Moicano says is this the man to beat Alex Pereira with 0 takedown attempts? Good luck. Gilbert Byrne agrees. He said is this the guy to beat Alex Pereira? And Henry Cejudo says Pereira versus Ankalaev is the fight to make.
I don't want to say anything bad about him, but I didn't understand his striking at all. I mean, he wasn't working, he wasn't letting me work. Very uncomfortable opponent for me. I think I done everything to deserve the next title shot. I'd like to talk to Alex. I'd like to tell him, hey, stop running away from me. We should fight. That's what everybody wants to see.
For the co-main event, Khamzat Chimaev defeated Robert Whittaker via face crank in the first round. Conor McGregor reacted saying abysmal. Islam Makhachev says dominant victory. Congrats. Bilal Muhammad says wow, give Khamzat the title shot right now. Gilbert Burns reacted saying wow. Henry Cejudo thinks Khamzat Chimaev deserves the next title shot over Sean Strickland. Aljamain Sterling says damn, Khamzat. Kenny Florian wrote Chimaev never allowed Whittaker into the fight. Complete domination start to finish, and a big statement is made. Chimaev versus the winner of Strickland DDP is a certainty at this point, assuming he stays healthy. Ben Askren says alright, Chimaev versus DDP ASAP. Ali Abdelaziz says congratulations Khamzat. What an amazing performance against the top guy in Whittaker. Matt Brown says Khamzat is that guy. Damn, proven. Cheeto Vera wrote Chimaev can't be denied a title shot now. Kamaru Usman reacted saying wow, what a performance. Tim Welsh says Bo Nickel might be the only hope versus Khamzat. And Renato Moicano reacted saying Chimaev is a beast, one of the best wrestler ever in the UFC. Next champ. I was dead wrong.
Yeah, of course, but I know my wrestling skills is highest than anyone, so I trust my skills. Just went in straight away, take him down and finish the guy. Yeah, I feel like some click, so maybe I broke his chin, I don't know, so I hope he's good. This is the job. Sometimes somebody hurts to make somebody happy. I didn't want to fight with Rob, but they give it for me. It was one way I like to fight the guys who don't like me, so it makes me more hungry, more motivated, more like angry and finish somebody. Rob is that kind of guy who I look up to, so I want to be like Rob, fighter, and he being a champion when I start to fight. So yeah, but it is, I don't know what to say. So thanks for Rob. It makes me a better fighter today.
And for the main event, Ilia Topuria defeated Max Holloway via knockout in the third round. Justin Gaethje reacted saying Topuria got some hands of stone. Hell of a finish. Henry Cejudo says give Ilia the BMF belt. Ben Askren reacted saying damn, Topuria is a savage. Alan Jouban thinks Ilia is the best boxer in the UFC. Aljamain Sterling says Ilia stops Max Holloway. That was crazy. Gilbert Burns says levels. Renato Moicano reacted saying crazy knockout. Jamal Hill says end still. His boxing is nasty. Chris Curtis says sadly I called that one to everyone who asked. Cheeto Vera says amazing finish. Josh Emmett writes hell of a fight. Congrats champ. Tim Welch says holy smokes that was nasty. Juliana Pena says congrats champ. And Kamaru Usman reacted saying damn, that left hook was crazy. Congratulations Ilia Topuria.
Damn man, I told y'all this kid is special. Ilia Topuria, his balance is different. I don't think I've ever really seen a guy that is balanced enough to be able to box, kickbox, and can wrestle at the drop of a dime like this. I mean, Max was touching him, but ultimately he was able to find his range and get in there and land the shots to get Max out of there. So, man, congrats to Ilia Topuria. Max Holloway, you're one of the greatest we've ever seen in that division. So, hats off to you as well. What a fight. What a fight.
Got like a hole in his leg. Oh, good right.
Whoa, he's wobbled him.
Oh no, he's caught him again. No, Ilia's caught him again.
He needs to get his feet out of the way.
Oh, he's catching him.
Get off your fence.
Oh, he's dropped him.
Get off the fence.
It's over.
It's finished. It's over.
Oh my goodness.
It's over.
Ilia Topuria with a knockout win. Oh, we don't like to see that with Max.
Oh, he's a poser.
And I have to ask, because we just watched Ilia Topuria finish Max Holloway, just initial thoughts on a champion like that, says what he's going to do, goes out and does it. You do the same. Your thoughts on Ilia as a champion?
Congratulations for Georgia and for Spain. So they has a great champ. I did work with Ilia before, so I'm happy for him. So I going for my goal. So yeah.
To beat a legend like Max Holloway, it's something that I can't even believe it, you know. I just followed his entire career. He inspired me so much in my career. He's been a great example for the generation, and I always have been said that I represent now the new generation, and I hope I'm gonna be a small portion of the example he has been for me, for the new generation. So all the credits to Max Holloway.
We got ready for everything. He just landed a shot, and I guess it hurt much more than I thought it did. I felt great, bro. I felt great till he did it. You know, that's his sport, man. You know, hats off to him. No excuses. I felt great. I had a great camp, no injuries. I went out here, did my thing. He was just a better man tonight, but he gave me the name, bounced back. So I'll see you again, my friend.
Francis Ngannou has responded to Dana White's recent comments. Francis called Dana a bully. Here's what Dana said about Francis at the Power Slap press conference this week.
Listen, man, I think that I'm going to tell you what I think about what Francis is all about the money. Francis left because he knew that if he fought John Jones and didn't win, it would hurt his chances of making the money that he wanted to make. But realistically, his deal was bigger here. His deal was bigger here if he stayed in the UFC. I think I've told this story a million times. They can deny it all they want. Why the I lie? What do I care? It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. I was going to cut Francis when he lost 2 in a row. I was going to cut him.
That was after the Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
Fight.
Somebody around here begged me not to do it. And, you know, so it wouldn't have mattered to me one way or the other, you know? There's a much deeper story to this whole thing. And he would have made more money if he stayed in the UFC. So he didn't want to fight John Jones. That's a fact, my friend. You know, we're moving on.
In an interview with SiriusXM, Francis responded to Dana saying, "I think Dana's trying to make things up to buy good faith in the position he has lost. Dana has lost in this situation, and he cannot stand it. Bro, I won everything. I left, we've been apart for almost 2 years, and the guy is still out there. He can't live without it, and hounding me, regardless of what happened. I'm not about him. I went out there, did a fight, had a good fight for my son's memory, but the guy can't stand. I don't know what his problem is. He can make everything up as he wants. That's his problem. He needs to make peace with himself. You could have just said, we couldn't find an agreement or couldn't come up with a deal. Good luck to him. That's it. Good for him. And we continue our lives. What's the problem here? But I think the problem is that he can't handle this loss. I'm sure he's been praying for my downfall, but I keep doing my thing and rising as soon as I left the UFC. In any senses, I'm more than what I was. Freedom isn't free, but remember that the benefits always outweigh the price. Don't let the bully talk you out of it."
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.
Here are the 3 top comments from the last video. These comments are in reference to the Hawk Tua girl, saying that Sean O'Malley keeps calling and messaging her. The first one's from Wisdom Brother. It says 5 missed calls to the Hawk Tua girl is wild work by Sugar. The second one's from the Loose Joints. It says Hawk Tua girl just destroyed O'Malley worse than Marab did. And the final one's from Big Dre from the Bay. It says I was going to cut Francis after losing 2 in a row. Tony Ferguson.
Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.